Talk Radio, WBMC News is next.
Ascension St. Thomas River Park is here to listen to you because caring for you is our number one priority. Ascension Care Teams start by understanding you, your health, and your life to deliver care that's right for you. Now offering cardiac CT angiography services, a non-invasive cardiac exam that looks at the blood vessels that supply blood to the heart and can detect if plaque has narrowed the coronary arteries. The compassionate, personalized care you've come to expect is right here in McMinnville. We're more than just a hospital, ER, and a clinic. We want to give you hope, health, and strength.
In the Main Street Journal news, Warren County senior Devin Fish hit a major career milestone Friday night, becoming the newest Pioneer to join the 1,000 Point Club during an 82-40 blowout win over DeKalb County at Charlie Dalton Gym. Fish entered the game just 3 points shy of the mark and wasted no time, knocking down a three-pointer on the Pioneers' second possession to reach the milestone as the student section celebrated by showering the court with toilet paper. Head coach and father Danny Fish said he was proud to see his son reach the achievement at home, calling it a moment years in the making. Warren County then delivered one of its most complete team performances of the season, with Deshaun Adams scoring 28 points and Keaton Reno adding 13. 14 Pioneers scored in the win as Warren County improved to 5-2. The Pioneers travel next to the King of the Smokies tournament on December 18th. More local news and sports are just a click away at mainstreetjournal.llc. Until next time, I'm Rob Nunley.
This weather is brought to you by Southern Blue.
Looking for the perfect place to call home? Discover Southern Blue, where modern living meets timeless charm. Walk your furry friend in our private dog park, stay active in the fitness room, and enjoy a walkable lifestyle in the heart of downtown McMinnville. Unwind on the patio with friends at Barren Fork Brews right on site. Call 931-507-2583 today. Southern Blue, lofts and townhomes for lease to start your new chapter in style.
I'm Fox 17 Code Red meteorologist Greg Bobis. Upper 20s and low 30s here this morning. Mostly sunny heading in toward the afternoon with high temperatures right near the 50-degree mark. Overnight tonight, not quite as cold. Upper 30s we drop down to. And then your Wednesday goes toward the middle 50s. We're up near 60 on Thursday. And that is our next rain chance. Wednesday night into Thursday. Rain likely with a few embedded thunderstorms as well.
It's time for Simmons Says, the show that brings Warren County the latest news and stories from around the community. Hosted by Jeff Simmons, this program dives into everything from local events to major headlines. Stay tuned and stay informed.
Hello, welcome to the Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM, also on AM 960. We're on the WBMC app. We're on YouTube at Main Street Media in McMinnville. Oh, and we're on Facebook on Radio WBMC 97.7 FM. I don't know if that was the screen behind me changing or every single light in here just flickered. It was all that. So I mean, it's straight Stranger Things in here in the WBMC studio, powered by Custom Granite Interior. No.
Are you trying to break the lights, Jeff?
I don't know what happened, man. They just kind of flickered for a second. It kind of made me, it was weirded me out.
Morning during Town Talk, too.
Oh, was it?
Because you keep slamming the door, Jeff.
I didn't slam the door. I didn't even shut the door. None shut the door. I actually even left it open this morning, which is usually not my thing. I usually shut it the moment that I walk. Yeah, see? Now they're all off. This is freaky. What's going on here? Somebody doing this? Are you doing this?
No.
Are you sure you're not doing this?
No,
now they're back on?
It's been doing it all morning.
Dude, you're doing this. Don't give me that. You legitimate.
It's a plug.
I don't believe you at all.
How am I in there plugging it and unplugging it?
I don't believe you at all, man. You figured this out. I don't. See, folks. See, this is what I have to
what
deal
is
with.
What is it? X the
day.
plug? He's the one doing it.
Angela Chisborough said they thought Connor had a remote. Something's going on here.
Hey, I'm hands-free.
Listen, folks, we're on the radio, so a lot of people can't even see what I'm talking about right now. So we have to get past. We have to get past this. We have to just get past it.
We're sending Jeff for a psych eval after the show.
Yeah, we know. I know you're doing it. I don't even want to deal with it right now, especially if they've already dealt with it this morning on the Simmons Says or on the Town Talk show. the precursor on the morning. Town talk. What did they talk about? So I won't talk about it today. So we don't double dip on. Or is there a topic that you feel like we should double dip on?
Honestly, I was having a hard time paying attention because I took a bunch of cold and flu medication before I got here.
And you were messing with the lights the whole time?
No.
Yeah.
But I did accidentally fall asleep for.
Okay, well, listen. Let's talk about that for a second, because I did have 3 things happen to me this morning that I wanted to get to in the first segment today, and then we can move on to the Simmons 2 cents in the second segment, and then get to the show when we get past it. One was very much the same thing about sleep. I think me and you have talked about this on the show, or if we haven't talked about the show, we talked about it. I know we talked about it with my dad one day after the show. It was like sleep paralysis. I had a terrifying one this morning. And it wasn't even it wasn't the fact that the dream was terrifying. It was like from 8 to I have a alarm on my phone for 8 a.m. Monday through Friday. But every night before I go to bed, I set a timer for the timer to go off somewhere around 8:15. So I know that immediately when my 8 o'clock alarm goes off, I'm turning it off because I have another one coming up in 15 minutes.
Yep.
Well, I fell back asleep. When I did, I was like, in bed in a room. It wasn't it wasn't my room in my house. It wasn't really in any room that I feel like I've ever been in. And all of a sudden, I'm like sitting there staring at the door that almost has it's like one of those double doors that you have that opens at the top and then opens at the bottom, like a saloon door type thing.
Yeah.
And the top of it was open, and then all of a sudden I was like, is somebody out there? And then I see like a figure like a merge, and then all of a sudden both of the doors open and there's like 2 people standing there, and it wasn't somebody trying to, I just couldn't wake up, and I was freaking out, and I literally like could tell as I was in my mind, in my dream, I was like, I think I've slept through my alarm, like I have to wake up right now, and I couldn't wake up. It freaked me out.
I will say sleep paralysis demon is my dream job.
Oh yeah. So basically being Freddy Krueger is your dream job.
Yeah, just sit there and be like super passive aggressive towards people.
Yeah.
Like,
hey buddy,
well,
can't sleep, huh?
Your generation's pretty lazy just sitting there in your bed.
I couldn't
do anything.
It was terrifying, the fact that I was like, I need to wake up because I think I'm late for my show. I thought I had slept through past my 8:15, and I was like, I'm never going to get up. I'm not going to have a show today.
And see, if I was your sleep paralysis demon, I'd be like, oh, you think you're Johnny Paycheck?
I don't know, man. It was
That's fine.
Yeah, I kept dreaming about work this weekend, says Angela Chesborough. Yeah, I don't know, man. That was really tough. I was sitting there. I was legitimately trying to wake up and couldn't wake up. And that's what freaked me out the most. Not the fact that anything was like, yeah, again, it was another one of the ones, another dream where I'm like, somebody's like staring at me as I'm trying to sleep in bed, which is weird. But that wasn't even the weird part. The weird part to me is I knew I was dreaming and could not wake up.
You need to cut back on your Ambien, Jeff.
I don't know, man. Yeah. But the thing about it was I just woke up like 4 minutes before. I woke up at 8, turned my alarm off, and it was in between 8 and 8:15 that I fell asleep that strongly. Kind of freaked me out.
You've got a crazy REM cycle.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, mercy. Is it? I mean, is anybody else deal with this stuff? Anybody else deal with this kind of stuff? Yeah, I don't know. It's funny you say that, but I purposely do not, I don't like taking anything that's like makes me drowsy or like that messes with it, because I don't want to sleep like that. I get really, really nervous about the idea that I would have to take medicine to sleep.
I'm trying to get a resistance up for any time I meet my heroes.
Oh man, that's funny. All right. Well, the second thing that happened to me today was I go and I get my Diet Cokes, and I started doing the Diet Coke math, man. And I've realized something. We gotta start getting the Diet Cokes back at the office. It was a job perk that I did not realize was how much of a job perk it was. Every morning I go over here, and I've been getting a 2. Raven's been giving me a hard time. She's like, man, what's going on with Jeff? She's got 2 Route 44 Diet Cokes. And really what happens is I can drink them almost the entire morning into like 1 or 2 o'clock because they stay pretty cold. Especially if I used my Sonic tumbler that they gave me, they would say super, super cold. And I have
the other
washed
one
it.
in your Yeti or whatever.
And I did have the Yeti too, so yeah, I could keep all these cold. But anyhow, I got those this morning, and I'm not an animal. I give a tip every single time on the app. I give $1 because it's like $2. It's like $3, and then I give $1. And I'm like, that's 33% tip.
Yeah.
So it's $4. I was like, whatever. You don't think about that. But that was today. And then yesterday I did that. And I'll probably do it Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. I was like, that's $20 a week. If I do that 50 weeks a year, I'm drinking $1,000 of Diet Coke. I was starting to think about it. I was like, that's not sustainable. We can't do this.
That's why I'm saying it's just like they should also, if they're going to get you Diet Coke, they should get me a carton of Winston Lights.
You think that's comparable?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd only go through the carton in like a week.
You could ask. I mean, I don't know how that's going to go
I did.
over.
They told me no.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask for Diet. I'm going to need some Diet Cokes back in the office because I was sitting there thinking about it. I can't be spending $1,000 to have Diet Coke in the morning for my show. I don't know. Either that or I'm going to need a sponsor. Going to definitely need a sponsor for Diet Coke. We did some kind of TikTok that I don't even know if it's went up yet or not yesterday, where it was like, I'm in search of, and they said Jeff's going to hold a sign for Diet Coke, but it won't be actually for Diet Coke. It'll be for something else. And I was like, no, it's for Diet Coke. 1,000% is for Diet Coke. You got somebody coming into your booth while we're on the show. All right, well, I'll take over from here. The last thing that I wanted to talk about this morning that happened to me was I was on my way to work after I was already on my Diet Coke trip. Got it. Was driving to work, and then I get right to a red light right beside here. This same red light that we were talking about yesterday that I almost ran. And I realized that the car in front of me had not in any way, shape, form, or fashion were they in the hurry that I was to get to work. And I wasn't even in a hurry this morning. I think I got in here today at like 8:54. I was like, man, I'm killing it today. But they stopped at the light the moment it turned yellow. Like I was sitting there watching.
Rush it.
Like they didn't. It wasn't that they had even have to rush it. They stopped. We were at the light and it turned yellow, and then all of a sudden they just stopped. And I'm sitting there like, I could have made it through behind you. Why didn't you? And then I'm sitting there, and then of course the light turns red, and I'm sitting there kind of like I'm not internally monologuing this. I'm out externally monologuing this, and I could see them looking in their rearview mirror, and they're probably sitting there like, this guy's really mad. And it wasn't even I was just like, I was like, where do you have to be this morning that you're just like, I'm on a leisurely stroll here. I don't have anywhere to be. I'm going to stop at the red light when it just turns yellow. Not even
why retirees only need their license for 1 year after.
I was sitting there like, what? I was like, other people got places to be. Let's move on now. I don't know. I'm telling you, like they legitimately just like it turned yellow, and they basically like almost had to stop. They almost had to slam on their brakes to stop. And I'm like, that was more of a risk than going through the light, going 20 in a 30.
Yep.
Like, what are you doing? Anyways, I don't know. I was very frustrated with it, but anyways, I got here. I'm still here, so I made it to work.
If I run on the platform of removing licenses from people of retirement age, vote for me for county executive?
I mean, in some aspects, I would think about it. I mean, I do know that I
don't even think I have that power, but that's how I'm running on that platform.
Yeah, I don't think you would have that power, but it would actually be something to be interested to see. I mean, let's be honest. There's a lot of people that probably have licenses that aren't like a year after retirement age that probably don't need their license. There's a lot of people out there that have a license, and I'm like, you can't drive. There's a lot of people that probably say that about me. They're probably listening to this, and they're like,
you're basing
you don't need
the
one.
Stereotypes you talk about in the office all the time, Jeff.
There might be a lot of people that listen to this show, heard me talk about driving, and go, that guy doesn't need a driver's license. He's dangerous. No, not really.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just want, if you're retired and you have nowhere to be, don't be out leisurely strolling before 9 a.m. while the rest of us are trying to get to work.
Yeah.
Oh, and the last thing, I did wake up also. This is where I know that I just didn't sleep really, really well last night, and I think that's some of the reason why I had that like very weird, like 8:15 freak out was I woke up at like 6:45 out of the blue, and I couldn't go back to sleep. And then all of a sudden, I got on my phone at like 7, and it popped up that Town Talk was starting. I was like, I couldn't do that. I really felt bad for Nunley. I was sitting there like, man, I was like, how is not? I was like, Nunley's there at 7 a.m. I was like, I'm so glad that's him doing that, and that's not me. I was like, I'm glad I got my own show at 9 instead of ended up on Town Talk. And I was like, oh man, felt bad for him at that moment. The rest of y'all, not you and Raven, not anything, but Nunley, I felt bad for.
See, and this is why I think we should have the candy bowl with the Adderall. Make it much easier for morning shows.
I don't know how y'all. No, I legitimately sitting there thinking, I was like, dude, I don't know how they do that every single day. 7 a.m. I was like, 7 a.m. I sit there and legitimately was like, I can go to sleep and sleep for another hour, easy, and then still be there on time for my show at 9 a.m. I was like, that's miserable sitting there thinking.
I drink no less than 5 energy drinks a day. I could still crash.
I was sitting there, I was like, dude, that is misery to be there at 7 a.m. for a show. I don't know. But
especially for that show.
Nah, man, Raven and Rob do a great job. I was just sitting there thinking. So Shay Curtis says, so what I'm learning is Jeff's not a morning person. No, I mean anybody that knows. Before I started this job, I used to sleep till noon.
That's wild.
I used to sleep till noon like every single day. I didn't go to work.
Sports gamblers, like
100%. Yeah.
Wake up.
All right, we're going to take a break here on WBMC 97.7 FM. I am Jeff Simmons, the host of the Simmons Says Show. When we come back, we'll do a little Simmons 2 cents and a lot of other things coming on the Simmons Says Show today. All right, we'll be back.
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening?
Ready for a new journey? Durham School Services is hiring school bus drivers in McMinnville. Stop by 126 Middle School Drive Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. for on-the-spot interviews. Bring a friend. Enjoy flexible hours and competitive pay starting at $16 an hour. Want more info? Text JOBS to 63552. That's JOBS to 63552. It's all about the journey, theirs and yours.
If that rooster doesn't make you think of Pa Kelly, maybe Nursing Home Christmas will. Let's keep the tradition going with the annual Kelly Marlowe Memorial Nursing Home Christmas program. In his memory, we invite you to support our local nursing home patients by mailing your check to either NHC Healthcare at 928 Old Smithville Road or Willow Branch at 415 Pace Street. And as Pa Kelly would say,
and from the bottom of my heart, thank you and Merry Christmas.
I'm Tim Hitchcock, inviting you to join me every Tuesday at 5 for Hey Hey Hitchcock, proudly presented by Farm Credit Mid-America. We're talking everything green, from backyard gardening tips to big ag insights, plus special guests from right here in the nursery capital of the world. Tune in on 97.7 WBMC every Tuesday at 5 or catch us streaming live on Facebook. Also available on YouTube.
Case, a name that dates back to 1889, when 4 brothers began selling handcrafted knives from a wagon in upstate New York. Over the years, the company evolved into a trusted name among ranchers and farmers. Pioneer Building Supply is honored to stock Case Premier Knives. Join them November 27th through December 27th, a whole month of Case Holiday Magic, a special holiday sale on Case knives of all kinds, a gift that keeps giving for years and years. Plus, a special fire-forged knife known as the Mako Blade AT. See a tradition that is worth keeping. See them today at Trusted Pioneer Building Supply, Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville. This Christmas, treat your loved one with a gift of excellence. Case and Pioneer Building Supply, hand in hand together, known for their craftsmanship, quality, and rich heritage. Case, Holiday Magic at Pioneer Building Supply.
We support the home team. We probably always will.
We sure do. We sure do support the home team, the Warren County Pioneers, and the Boyd Broncos. I had to remind Sam that yesterday.
Boyd Blancos?
The Boyd Broncos.
Oh, okay.
Hey, this is Simmons Says Show, 97.7 FM, WBMC. Yeah, Sam goes and goes, yeah, I'm going to write a preview for all the holiday tournaments that are coming up for the high school teams. And I was like, all right, man, that's cool. Goes, go ahead and do that. And then he's like, it's up. It's ready to go. And I went and looked at him like, hey, you didn't say anything about Boyd going to Murray, Lady Broncos? He's like, oh, I was talking about the high school teams. I was like, again, we're high school. In Warren County. I meant Warren County. He goes, you're the one that writes all the Boyd stuff. And I was like, all right, man, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Go delete his article.
Huh?
Go delete his article,
I had to go delete it. And I was like, man, come on. It's like, I deal with this enough in public. I didn't feel like I could deal with this at work, too.
As business manager of the Journal, we're ducking your pay, Sam.
Oh, really? Yeah, I am. Yeah, theoretically, I think I am titled financial manager of the Main Street Journal. So, I'm going to have to deal with that. Yeah, could dock his pay. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I'm just going to give it to me.
Yeah, there you go.
Finding you $25 this week, and I'm putting $25 extra.
You're like James Brown. Every time you point, someone's getting fined.
I want to let you know about Douglas Lanier Agency, your hometown insurance expert specializing in commercial coverage for agriculture, contractors, and workers' comp. They protect businesses big and small. Trust a team that knows hard work, smart coverage, straight talk. That is Douglas Lanier. 474-0044-811 Faulkner Springs Road. That is Douglas Lanier. Do it again. No, I'm kidding. Douglas Lanier. I deserve that. Yeah, I deserve that. The people that are listening did not deserve that, though.
See, what you got to say is hit me like James Brown.
Boom. I feel good. Bah.
You should, please, for the summer, impersonate James Brown.
If I do that, I'm going to need somebody to come in every single day and put a cape on me when the show's over.
That would be hilarious.
And usher me out of the studio.
We'd be dangerously into Barstool Sports. Like,
you think Nunley? I think Nunley would do that. He'd come back.
Oh, 100%.
I don't know. Right after his show's done, he usually goes home for a little bit, I think, or he goes somewhere and takes a well-deserved siesta or respite from here. But I think like 9:59 every day, he could just come back in. Dad'd probably buy a Simmons cape.
Oh yeah, I love it. I think it'd be great.
Just left the building.
Just every day, like you don't even go to your office. You just leave. Like, I'm going
just
home.
Go straight home. Never come back. Yeah, I'm a disturbance in the office. I found out last week.
Oh
yeah. Had somebody come in the office to me after my show on Friday and tell me that I need to quieten down. They didn't say it in those terms either.
Is someone trying to steal my one character trait here?
No, man. It was wild. I was sitting there like, whoa. So what just happened? I just got my stuff and left. I was like, that's fine. I can work.
Did she pop out of the tunnel?
Well, I was going to say I was sitting there thinking, I can work from home. I was here trying to boost morale.
You're just being like, I don't need this abuse. Go home.
Legit. Legitimately, the comment was made. I was like, okay. Grabbed my computer, unplugged my laptop, and I was like, all right, well, I'll see y'all. I was like, yeah, I think Cam was in there. I was like, Cam, you can use my office all you want. And I was like, I'm going to do all my work from home. It's like, it's Friday. It's Friday at 1. It's like Friday at noon. I was like, I'm clocked out. I'm good.
Bye.
Yeah. Peace. I'm out of here.
You're a loud guy, Jeff.
Apparently so.
You're always out there screaming obscenities from your office.
Yes, that's obviously one of my biggest character traits.
You keep bringing people we don't even know into your office.
Yes.
Close the door. All we hear is EDM music and then look at your can collection. Obviously, y'all are partying in there.
Yeah. Okay. I see where this is going. Yeah, I see where this is going.
It's based on your reputation, Jeff.
Apparently so. I didn't know, but I was completely stunned on Friday. I got a good chuckle out of it, and I was like, all right. It's like, if I'm that big of a nuisance for everybody else, I'll go home.
Well, you are a big person, so you would be a big nuisance. It'd be ironic if we called you a little nuisance.
Yeah. Good point on that one. Good point. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just I feel like sometimes around here we have a very jovial atmosphere, but also sometimes it's like when someone kind of gets serious when everybody else isn't being serious, it kind of clashes with things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except I'm serious all the time.
Are you though?
Yes.
Yeah, you're the most serious person in the office, I would say. Yeah. If you were ranking the most serious people in our office, who would be the top 3 most serious people in our office on a real ranking? Not you trying to be funny here because you're not the most serious person.
No. I mean, Chad would be up there.
I'll say Chad. Chad.
Micah.
Micah.
Mainly because it's always something that's broken, so it's typically whenever it gets.
See, I don't count Mike. Micah doesn't work here.
That's true. He's a contractor.
Yeah. I mean, no offense to Mike. He does a tremendous job every single time he's here.
We do appreciate him, but
and very much appreciate him. I'm like, he doesn't work here.
Who would be the next most serious?
I was thinking Meg, Gosha, and Chad. That was about top 3. I think they're pretty serious about every time that they're here. I feel like they're being pretty serious, but I don't know. I can't honestly. I say that while knowing that I don't think me and Meg have ever had like more than one interaction work wise, and almost all of them are like through emails.
Yeah, that's fair
for billing. So I don't. But I feel like she's serious because every single time.
You're not going to rank Scotty Mack up there?
No, not Scotty Mack. Alyssa, all business all day, says Rob Nunley.
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know. Not me, Seth or Rob. No, I wouldn't think we're the most serious people in the world. Now, when there's something that's serious happening, we get serious very quickly. Sam, no, probably not. Greg, I wouldn't think so. Our sales tape, Hamilton.
I was about to say
Hamilton's a businessman.
He is.
He's very business.
Over there, just Johnny Bravoing it up.
Yeah.
There he is.
There he is. Yeah. Simmons Says. Hamilton's great.
It's great because he's serious, but like, it's such a fun serious.
It's fun. Justin Reed?
Yeah, Justin Reed.
Super. Yeah. He's a serious guy. You don't want to mess with him when he's in work mode. Like he's
well,
trying
it's
to.
Hilarious whenever you're sitting there and he's like, "Hey." And welcome back to the Justin Reed Show. We're gonna have Johnny Paycheck up next with Something Satin Sheets. This is the Justin Reed Show.
He does. You're in full blown middle of a conversation, like talking, having a conversation with him, and he's just like, 1 second. He doesn't. He holds the finger up, and then
you see him put the headphones on.
Yeah. This is the Justin Reed Show. That was Patsy Cline.
And up next, Chapel Roan's Pink Pony Club.
It's going out to Jeff Simmons. Very special shout out to our guy, Jeff. Listen to the show in the office. Chapel Roan.
Yeah. That would be great. Do you think he knows about the Giver, her country song?
No, I doubt it. I don't know about her country. I don't even know. I couldn't pick. You could put up pictures and like of 4 people or 4 girls and be like, pick out Chapel Roan. And I'm like, unless I knew the other 3, I would be like, I have no idea. I have no idea what she even looks like and nothing.
And as long as they were all hot, I wouldn't care.
Like, yeah, if you put 3 other girls up that weren't her that I did know, I'm like, well, it's not them, and them because I know those 3. So she has to be the 4th one. Yeah, I have no idea.
So you couldn't pick between Taylor Swift, Chapel Roan, and Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah, I could figure that one out.
Okay.
I know what Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter look like, but I do not know what Chapel Roan looks like.
So Jeff likes them blonde and small.
I just know it. Kind of like Lady Gaga says, say Curtis. Connor's never serious, but he sounds like Carlton the doorman. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Oh, Mercy says Nunley. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll do Simmons Says. Again, too, thanks Douglas Lanier. 474-0044, 811 Faulkner Springs Road. We will do the Simmons 2 cents, plus a little bit of Nickelback when we come back from this break.
Talk Radio WBMC News is next.
Planning a move? McMinnville Moving and Storage has been trusted for over 60 years. Licensed, insured, and offering free quotes. Visit us at McMinnvilleMoving.com today. McMinnville Moving and Storage. Moving your past to your future.
In the Main Street Journal news, Judge Bart Stanley handled a full criminal docket in circuit court last Wednesday, issuing several significant probation revocations and multi-year sentences. The most serious penalties went to defendants facing drug, assault, and sex-related charges. Amongst the longest sentences, Cesar Mariano Vallejo Hernandez received a combined term of 9 years for attempted facilitation of aggravated rape and attempted facilitation of child trafficking. He will serve 364 days in jail, then the remainder on TDOC probation, and must register as a sex offender. Sheila Ortega, his co-defendant, was sentenced to a total of 9 years for aggravated assault and aggravated domestic assault, serving 364 days before beginning supervised probation. Several defendants received lengthy jail time for probation violation, including Jonathan Tyler Lynn, who was ordered to serve 364 days, and Zachary Marchbanks, sentenced to 270 days. More local news is just a click away at mainstreetjournal.llc. Until next time, I'm Rob Nunley.
This weather is brought to you by Exchange Furniture.
Since 1935, Exchange Furniture Company has been honored to serve Warren and surrounding counties with their furniture needs. We offer quality living room, dining, bedroom suites, and pound for pound the best two-sided mattresses around. We offer payment options, free delivery, free setup, service after the sale, folks. It's all happening at one place, and that's Exchange Furniture Company, 306 West Morford Street in downtown McMinnville, where we say every day, it pays to do business where business is being done.
I'm Fox 17 Code Red meteorologist Greg Bobus. Upper 20s and low 30s here this morning. Mostly sunny heading in toward the afternoon with high temperatures right near the 50-degree mark. Overnight tonight, not quite as cold. Upper 30s we drop down to. And then your Wednesday goes toward the middle 50s. We're up near 60 on Thursday. And that is our next rain chance. Wednesday night into Thursday. Rain likely with a few embedded thunderstorms as well.
Downtown by myself, and I had so much time to sit down and think about myself.
And there she was. All right. Hey, we're back on the Simmons Says show. I am Jeff Simmons. We're on WBMC 97.7 FM. I was doing my Peaky Blinders Arthur impersonation and realized we were about to be right back on the radio.
I was going to unmute your mic and that just be our bump in.
Linda! I don't know. I saw In the Bleak Midwinter over here, and I was like, that's Peaky Blinders. Somebody's dying. And I was like, that's tough. I don't want to seeing that on the community chorus.
I will say it is really funny with the Peaky Blinders, too.
Yeah.
You know, with England's gun laws, it's probably the first time they've seen what happens with firearms. They're like, there's wizards?
Yes.
They got a distance cast. Normally, I got to throw my knife to make this happen.
Mercy. Yeah, no kidding. Are you looking forward to the movie?
I am kind of looking forward to the movie. And the guy who plays Arthur just got out of jail, and
did he really?
He's doing better now. Yeah.
Oh, what was he in jail for?
I think he had a bunch of possession.
That guy lives the Arthur lifestyle a little bit.
Yeah.
Fair.
I just watched him do a super cringy ad the other day.
What about the guy that played John?
I don't know about him.
I hope he doesn't live the John lifestyle.
No, I hope not either.
I'm trying to think about where it left off and what characters we're going to still have left.
It's been a long time since I've watched
We got Arthur and Tommy for sure, but then everybody else past then, I think they've pretty much, TCOB'd the rest of the family.
Yeah.
Sorry if anybody's spoiler alert for Peaky Blinders.
I was hoping we'd get because this is a prequel, right?
Is it?
Or is it going more into the future?
I'd have to go. I hadn't looked at it enough. I just know that there's a movie coming out. I was assuming that it was going to be. That's a great show. I'm down for the movie, says Rod Nunley. I hope a lot of people are. I thought it would be a continuation because it kind of left off with Tommy's there, but Arthur was still around, Tommy's still around, but everybody else is kind of
pushing daisies.
Yeah. So.
Because I'd like to see Aunt Polly again. I mean, I know the actress is dead, so I was wondering if that's why they were doing a sequel.
Maybe on that one too. I
mean,
a
prequel.
But they wrote her off in the last season.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, they wrote. I think because
they wrote a lot. The actress actually died.
The actress died, so I think they wrote the character out on that one. But I don't know. It'd be very interesting to see how they end up doing that. I don't know. I think it's I'm assuming that if it has the same tone as all the shows have been, then it'll probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
On that one. All right, let's get into this little bit of Simmons 2 cents real quick. Let me breathe. Take it over, Connor. Take it over for what do you want to hear for Simmons 2 cents?
Help if I had my mic on. Don't know. What do you got, Jeff?
Okay, I got this. Well, one, I want to say big congratulations to Main Street Journal Sparta. I was looking at that today, and I think they're over like 1,200 followers since we've launched that, and that was last week. So, I mean, that's a tremendous job. I want to thank everybody that's been following us on the Main Street Journal, mainstreetjournal.llc. If you haven't subscribed, you should, and I think that'd be a great gift if you want. So, if you're looking for something to buy your spouse, significant other, or just anybody in your family, parents, grandparents, anything like that, get them a subscription to the Main Street Journal. Make sure that they're getting the latest news and coverage of Warren County, and as we expand that into Sparta as well, Sparta's coverage will have, I think we're still in the development stage of getting their website together. So right now they're going to be kind of, we're hosting that, we're having them, their stories on our website, but at some point those will be on their own website as Main Street Journal expands into the Sparta area. It's been fantastic. Rachel's been doing a great job. Rachel Allberger's been doing a tremendous job. Paxton's been doing a good job out there of getting the stories up. I think they have 2 or 3 more this morning. Tori Holder says, great show. Didn't know there was a movie coming out, Pickup Liners. Yes, there is. It'll be in 2026, early 2026 too. That being said, with the Main Street Journal, this is one thing, and I'll talk about this just from the sports side because I know Rob and Seth deal with some of it with the news side as well. The Simmons 2 cents. Here's how sometimes these things work when it comes to names and scoring and statistics is we don't always have those readily available given to where we track it, myself and Sam Griffin. Like if we're at a game, there are times when we can sit there and track the game, but for the most part, we're dependent on the scorers table, especially in basketball, to accurately depict what the scores are for games, particularly the scorers. I'm going to talk about basketball because we're in basketball season right now. And so when we post something, those are usually going from the home. So usually what we will do is that we tell the home team, we need you to send in your books, and we'll only get those from – we trust the home team on any night because that's the official scorebook if you go to the referees in the game. Like during the game, yeah, sure, the away team can keep a book, but if there's any discrepancy about what's going on, how many fouls there are, how many points there should be on the board or anything like that, they go to the home book. So we take the official home book, and that's how we dictate what's in our story. So if there's like so and so had 8 points, and you're like, well, they only had 6, or hey, if they had 10, 8, stuff like that, we get those from the home books. That being said, those aren't always the most accurate. They're just what we have to go by. That's what we rely on that. Names, same thing. So if there's a name that you're like, I don't know why they can't get this one right, it's like, well, usually we just take those straight from the books. The only time that I've ever, in my entire 15 years of doing this, that I've changed it is when I absolutely know that it's wrong on the book and I know what it is right on those. That being said, we're always trying to strive to be as accurate as possible. The thing about it is we base our accuracy based on the home book's accuracy. So if the home book's the official book, then that's the official score we're going to list. Now, hit me up with a little bit of Nickelback, please. Let's find out who the blind man is.
Sorry, my bad.
No,
it's frozen on me.
It's okay. It's all right. We can. Do I need to sing it? I'm sorry.
As a wise man, I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick of sight without a sense of feeling, and this is how.
All right, who's the blind? This is where I would make a request to the public, and I want to be very, very sincere when I do that. Don't let me and Sam or Rob or Seth in this aspect be the blind man. If you know that we're spelling something wrong, don't be afraid to reach out and say, hey, this is the right way to do that. Because I think some people got, especially when I first started doing this or I was at the paper, it was like people would get kind of nervous about correcting me because they felt like I was going to get mad at them. I was like, listen, if you don't correct me, I have no idea that it's wrong. I assume that if I'm not getting corrected on something, that I'm doing it right. Like there's a kid right now that plays for Irvin College that I've seen his name spelled about 4 different ways in the last name, and I'm still not sure if we're doing it right. I just kind of keep trying to spell it the best way that I can on that. So if you ever see anything like that, the great thing about the Main Street Journal is if you tell us that there's a name wrong or if their spelling's wrong, we can fix it immediately. It's amazing on that. So yeah, don't ever feel like if you're now there's ways in which you can say it that are probably more condescending than not, but you don't have to do that way. And honestly, in the 10 month or the 9 months that we've had our website, I don't think anybody's been like super condescending when it comes to our spelling or messing up a name. They're usually just like, hey, that's wrong, and if you could fix that, and we get it fixed, and everybody's super happy about it. But yeah, I mean, if you point it out and be like, yeah, Simmons can't spell. I mean, obviously the name's this instead of that. I don't know why he messes it up every single time. I'm going to be like, well, thanks for pointing that out. You didn't have to do it that way, but that's okay. But yeah. So I was just going to say, don't let us be a blind man. If you see something and it's wrong, reach out to us. We have on our Facebook page. We have Messenger if you want to reach us out. You can email me at jeff.simmons@mainstreetmedia.llc. I never assume that I completely right every single time that I try to spell a name or try to put a box score in there. And if you do feel like that you've somehow been left out on a box score that you should have been on, I will say this much. This is the one thing that I usually tell people is I go by the home box score. If it wasn't correct, and especially if your team was the home team, then you might want to reach out to your coaches first before, and if they feel like if they can accurately figure out that way and they can correct it and send it to us, that's the way to do it on that. But for the most part, yeah, I don't want to spell any kids' names wrong, and I think we were doing a pretty good job of it. But if there's ever a time when you feel like we've messed something up, don't let it sit there and not be pointed out. We're absolutely okay with people reaching out to us and saying, hey, I think your spelling was a little off there, especially for the players of the week, man. Man, I can't tell you how much I stress every single weekend when I go to put those players of the week, because I'm doing a whole poster and a card, and I'm like, I want this to be right. I'm terrified of the idea that I would go and put one of those out and I have the name spelled wrong. And I did it one time, and a parent did reach out to me. We were able to correct it immediately, put it out the right way. Yeah, never feel like you're overstepping when it comes to getting a name spelled right. Especially if it's your kid, you want your kid's name spelled correctly. So make sure that you reach out to us and let us know. We'll get that stuff fixed. And the great thing about the Main Street Journal is, like I said, we can fix it immediately. It can be updated within probably a minute or two, and we'll have it out there and have it ready for you. So appreciate everybody that's been subscribing to the Main Street Journal. If you haven't already went and hit the follow button on the Main Street Journal Facebook page, do that. I think we're pressing up really, really close to 10,000 followers in the span of 9 months, which is honestly ridiculous. But we thank you so much for your support. If you've ever thought about going and getting that Main Street Journal subscription, do it now. Do it now. It supports local journalism. It keeps me and Rob and Seth and Sam in business. Promise you, that's the stuff that I love doing this show. But my job here is being the Main Street Journal guy. Franklin Fisher says, I remember faxing you and Jeff Barnes the volleyball stats and quotes and comments the night of the game. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It's crazy the process that happens behind the scenes on doing all this stuff. But again, too, we appreciate everybody's support of the Main Street Journal. Hope you're going to support the Main Street Journal Sparta as it gets hopefully its own landing spot and a facelift as the start of the year. But again, too, if you ever have any questions, reach out. Rob Nunley, Seth, myself, Sam Griffin. We're happy to help on the Main Street Journal. We'll be back on the Simmons Says Show, WBMC 97.7 FM.
I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball.
You know you owe it to yourself to have the best in growing, and Morton's Horticulture Products is proud to offer a complete line of their own custom mixes, specially developed for use in the nursery application. Whether you're a hobbyist or professional, they've got a wide range of products to suit your needs. From starting seeds to growing large containers, their mixes are the best. Forget about those big box stores. Call Morton's. Best of all, Morton's is family-owned local business. Quality products from quality people. Give Morton's Horticulture a call at 473-6608 on the Smithville Highway.
If you've been waiting for the perfect time to buy a new Ford truck, that time is now. At Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, get 0% financing for 60 months on a brand new Ford F-150, including the STX, XLT, and Lariat models. That's right, no interest, 5 years, brand new truck. And many of our F-150s are priced at $1 over invoice. These deals won't last long, so get behind the wheel of America's best-selling truck today. So make that short drive down to Highway 55 to Reddick Brown Ford, where your new Ford is waiting.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. Let me, Sabrina Keaton, help you turn your life goals into accomplishments. Here at Security Federal Savings Bank, we can assist you with buying a car, debt consolidation, purchasing a home, or remodeling your current home. Whatever your needs are, we will keep it simple at Security Federal Savings Bank. We look forward to serving you and building relationships that last generations. Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi folks, this is David Mason Simpson with DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers. If you're looking for a realtor to list your home, farm, land, or commercial property, we're ready to go to work for you. We'll evaluate your property and then promote it locally, regionally, and nationally. If you've been looking for the service you deserve in the real estate business, call the friendly folks selling Middle Tennessee and beyond at 473-LAND. DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers, serving you since 2007.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
WBMC and translator W249DQ McMinnville. WBMC.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m.
All right, we're back here on the Simmons Says Show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. I am your host, Jeff Simmons. A little Elton John coming in here. It is 9 a.m. Well, it was 9 a.m. when we started the show. We're getting closer to 10 a.m. In fact, we're at 9:50. Weather was like 37 degrees when I walked in, so I don't know if it was any closer to that. Justin Reed walking into the studio, having a good day today. Justin, please, by all means, come in here. And let me two-camera this for me. Appreciate that. Justin, we were just talking. I was just talking about you.
You were just talking about me?
Yeah, in the break. I was just talking about how I've gotten the comfortability in this seat. Because the first time that I ever sit down here was February the 23rd, and I remember I did a 6-minute opening segment. We were on 6, 15, 15, 9 segments. We were pretty strict back then, and now all of a sudden I just do whenever. I'll just go to break whenever I want.
You don't even look at the clock.
I never look at the clock, but I was sitting there talking about how I couldn't imagine then trying to do like a 45 or 50-minute show by myself, and then I did it last week, and I was like, I think the only other person that could do that was probably Justin Reed, who could
you're too kind.
Yeah, I was like, that could just be by themselves, no guests, no anything else, just 45 minutes straight of them talking. I was like, Justin Reed could do that.
Because you've got to learn, and when I'm on the airwaves, I mean, we're on camera now, but I still think, so I'm talking to this microphone, but you, the listener, are on the other side of this microphone, and we're having a conversation.
Yeah, it was a one-sided conversation last Thursday. Everybody just had to listen.
Happens. I'm always next door.
Always
come in and visit. No, I was actually coming in. I don't know if you've been following news that's been happening while you've been on the air.
I have not. What's going on?
Secretary of Treasury Besson. You remember the state quarters when they came out?
Yeah.
They just released a press release that apparently they're doing a recall on all the Alabama state quarters.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the design's starting to fail. It's not working in vending machines and toll booths.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the duct tape holding the 2 dimes and a nickel together started to come off.
It's actually funny you should say that, bring that up. My dad went and got me the big board.
Right,
where you could pop in the quarters you got. So we would all go through, and then there was like 2 where I think there was like an R and you had to get like 2 different ones that had
a P for Philadelphia and D for Denver. Yep.
Yes, that was what it was. So you had to get 2 different ones, and I was like trying to get one. I'm sitting there thinking now, I'm like, wonder where that went, because that would be what? That'd be $25.
Yeah. Well, if you want to just do it at face value, sure, you know. But, now, I need to say, we're not just picking on Alabama.
No.
We'll pick on everybody equally.
Go ahead.
What do you call 40 John Deere tractors outside of a McDonald's on a Saturday night in Iowa?
No clue.
Prom. Jeff, did you know that the toothbrush was invented in Kentucky?
Oh, yeah.
Anywhere else be a teeth brush.
I've heard that one.
Bless them.
I knew that one.
And you know the best thing that ever come out of Alabama, don't you?
What's that?
I-65. So,
just while we're at this, Dixieland Delight is a song about Tennessee, not Alabama.
Thank you. Yes.
While we're here. Justin Reed will
Yes.
attest to that,
and
too.
While we're on the subject, God bless the USA.
Does it not say about anything about the...
it doesn't talk about banks at all.
Does it talk about the banks of Mississippi?
Not at all.
You sure?
I'm fairly certain. I've met Lee Greenwood a couple of times. That never came up in conversation of why he didn't put the banks of the Mississippi in his song.
I'm gonna have to figure that one out.
Okay.
I'll never... Your wife is absolutely a treasure of a woman.
Yes, she is.
Because she was not going to say anything.
Nope.
And she was so confused. Yep. You could tell she's sitting there like, is he serious right now? Yeah. You could see the wheels processing, and she's just like, I'm going to let him go. I'm letting him cook right now. Whereas finally, I think you finally were like, what?
Well, you had backed yourself into such a corner that
I was like, yeah.
I was hoping you were going to, make a better turn, but
I should have just left. You
should have. So
just walked out of the building on that one. Yeah, the banks of Mississippi. I'm going to write another verse for that song.
You
I'm
go
gonna
for
start
it.
singing on that one. Yeah, I mean, because obviously we need to improve on God Bless the
yeah,
USA.
because it's a song that nobody's ever heard. It's a deep album cut that's never charted. When you ask the layman, when you think of Lee Greenwood, well, of course, they say Hearts Are Made to Break or Dixie Road, and they never think of God Bless the USA.
Yeah. Well, you were in here when we kind of had the idea where we were trying to spitball an idea about speaking the lyrics on this.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to bring this up to the public. We're going to do that tomorrow. And I think we
Wednesday.
have...
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow, Wednesday.
I think what tomorrow was.
December 17th on the Simmons Says show. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Connor, are there some mud bums, some unclaimed mud bums?
There's some unclaimed baggage up there.
All right, so what we'll do...
There are unclaimed prizes?
Unclaimed?
I didn't know that happened.
A couple of unclaimed Mud Bums cards up there. So 473-9383. Tomorrow, you can either win a Mud Bums prize, a $15 gift card. We'll just give out one. Whether you either call in with a lyric that stumps me, Connor, and my guest, who I think would be Cam. We might even bring Justin Reed on this.
I could be available.
Or if we read one out and you can call and guess what the song is that we are talking about. So either way, we'll have your chance. You can either call us in and try to stump us with a lyric, and at that point, we need Justin Reed in here.
Can I try to call in with an instrumental? I'm sure I could stump you.
Didn't you do that to me?
I did it to Connor. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, it's under the double eagle. There are no words.
You start whistling.
But in my head, so
he starts whistling. What is the the instrument? The tequila that has one word.
By the Champs. Yes, I know every word of that song.
That is the funny one that everybody talks about. Is like,
are you talking about Randy's theme song?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is Randy's theme song. We need to get that ready because I feel like Randy's going to call before it's all said and done. I've heard rumor.
Things are going to be.
I've been hearing his name a lot lately.
Things are going to be said and done. When is this? Is there something else that's happening? I don't know.
He was trying to make an in-person appearance.
Oh, was he? Yeah. He showed up outside the last month. He was outside.
Yeah. And whenever he was driving back to the shanty he was living in Nashville, Greg Bofino and his crew.
I'm glad you're tracking Randy now.
Yeah, he swallowed my Apple AirTag, so I can't help it.
There you go.
He's not trying to. It just kind of happens that way.
Yeah, it was like at least you didn't have to shoot him in the back with a dart like they did in Stranger Things the other day.
Oh, I thought you were going to make an old school reference, but
that is a good one too. Yeah, so Justin, we're going to need you. We might need you tomorrow to work.
At what point in the program are you doing this?
What would be the best part for you?
It's your show. You just tell me, and I'll make it work.
We'll do it the final segment.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just try to do it. I'll take an early break, and we'll do 9:45 to 10 a.m.
Okay. Yeah, you'll take an early break.
I'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, about 9:45 to 10 a.m. tomorrow. So if you want to tell everybody, 473-9383, be ready to come in and try to do. If you can stump Justin Reed, myself, Connor, and Cam tomorrow.
Cam's the ringer, by the way.
Yeah. She gives us a chance to get a full scope because I don't think any of us listen to any of the new music very much. I don't know. You might. I don't.
If it's new,
your listening age was what, 78 the other day?
Now, if it's new bluegrass, yes, but a lot of the new country and or western, not so much.
Yes, we want this to be performance theater too. So if you call in, really ham it up,
because radio's theater of the mind. So we want you to paint the picture. Audibly.
Paint this picture, but keep it clean and keep it classy.
Wow, I really expected to hear something on that one.
We both were waiting for you.
We both paused for Connor. There was nothing there.
That's my reputation again.
Oh, I got you. It got you again.
It's getting me, man.
Man, we're going to work on that reputation, man. No, I appreciate it. Justin Reed, what we got on 105.3 coming up today?
So at 11:15, Cody Norris of the Cody Norris Show is going to call me. Just released a new bluegrass country single for Christmas called "Santa Claus is Coming to Town."
Oh, I've never heard that one.
Right?
That'll be new. Good.
Well, his is a whole lot faster than some of the versions you've heard, so you may have never heard it quite.
I bet so. Yeah.
Is he moving here?
I don't know.
Santa Claus?
He might be.
He's coming.
He better not.
Yeah.
I'm trying to kick all those Californians out.
He's not from California. He's North Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
Yeah, I see.
You know where he's going to move?
No, and there's a reason that Connor's on a different list than I am when Santa Claus comes, because he doesn't trust him.
I'm on the neutral list.
Don't North Pole my Tennessee.
Yeah.
Santa, if you're listening, I didn't say that.
First it's chicken houses, now it's reindeer farms.
We're going to close up the Simmons Says Show again. Be tuning in tomorrow from 9:45 to 10 a.m. We'll try to give away a $15 gift card from Mud Bums. Call in with your toughest lyric. You get to recite it like it's a poem, or try to guess our lyrics that we'll bring in here on the Simmons Says Show. Justin, thanks for stopping by.
Yes, sir.
See you tomorrow on that. Connor, appreciate you. This is Simmons Says Show.